What's up, everybody? We're back on some Destiny, and we're probably gonna be trying out a new Warlock build. Let me go ahead and make sure my audio is good to go. I wish I could change the places of these things. How do I? Oof. All right, hopefully you guys can hear the game audio. I know a lot of people like to say that the game audio is low, but I think that's as high as I can take it. For those of y'all who stream, you know how annoying audio is to try and manage. Oh, there we go. Got some caffeine. Okay. Void. Trying it out. We also might be joined by Roshi for some events later on today. We have our Truth Rocket Launcher we'll be trying to level up. We got Recluse with destabilizing rounds and repulsor brace. I don't know how to upgrade this to tier 5. I heard that we could take some of our older gear and make it tier 5. I'm not seeing how to do that. That's a boost the level socket. That's just infuse. I'm not seeing anything to upgrade it, but either way, the gun has the perks that I want it to have. I tried it out on the moon earlier today off stream. Does pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with it. And we also were working on some stuff with our hunter. So for those of y'all who don't know, or those of y'all who haven't played Destiny like D1 with me or early D2, I was a hunter main before I got back to playing Warlock. So when I started playing Destiny, start off with Warlock, specifically Void Warlock. Then obviously switched to Sunsinger when self-res was a thing for a bit. And when Taken King came out and the Night Stalker class was first added to the game, switched over. I mean, I would play Hunter a little bit, like when during Crota's End to be a sword bearer because they had Invis. But Night Stalker came out, I was like, yo, that class looks cool. The Shade Step. Once upon a time, Night Stalker was the only class that had the ability to dodge. The other two didn't. So Night Stalker was my bag. And I basically preferred Night Stalker all the way from Taken King to I think it's Lightfall that had the Root of Nightmares raid. And in that raid, I realized I didn't have the ability to do DPS like I wanted to. So I went ahead and switched back to Warlock, mainly Solar. Speaker Sight build is what I went with for Final Shape, and I typically prefer Solar Warlock, mainly because you can switch to Well and run Well to help your team. So I was that guy that pretty much carried Divinity and a Well to focus on supporting the team. Speaker Sight healing turret allowed me to keep any teammates that are in my immediate vicinity alive because of the restoration times 2 buff, or I think they get restoration times 1, but either way, you can keep people alive pretty easily running that. Let me turn it off. And that was kind of like what I ended up running. But we have Void builds that are pretty strong. This is what I'm basically running. The 2 aspects that give me 6 slots. Soul Siphon and Child of the Old Gods. Still getting used to actually running Child of the Old Gods because I don't really use that very often. But fragments, undermining, so I can weaken with my grenade, resistance, so Devour lasts longer, provision, so that gives me melee energy. It's basically a melee build instead of a grenade build. Echo Domineering, and what's this? Cessation. So pretty much anything, any volatile enemies I kill will create a void charge or void breach, which we basically have a lot of void breaches that we're going to create. And then we have starvation. So if I pick up a void breach or a orb of power, I get Devour. So anything that's weakened or volatile should theoretically generate a void breach. I think Matix had something else here, like grenade kills give yeah, like something like grenade kills give volatile rounds, but my main weapon already does the whole volatile round thing, so we're good on that. Went with Nezarec Sin for the fashion. We have like this hive-like ornament down here. That's what I went with. Hexrot robes. Might change the gauntlets. We might end up changing these gauntlets and legs. See what else we can do for arms. This work? Yeah, I think these are better, or might be a little too much gold. But what we're probably going to go for is there are some ornaments I got to unlock. Words pass. The Lucent gloves. I think these will work better for fashion. Yeah, the lucent ornaments are gonna work better. So once we unlock those, then we'll probably switch that out. We'll go with like a kind of like a Hy-Vee type warlock. We're using an Nezarec Sin ornament, kind of like the aesthetic of this, so we're going with that. I feel like it matched with the chest armor, but I don't really get to use this particular ornament, so that's kind of like what I like. Kind of leans into that like vampiric warlock. I will eventually have to go into trials because they do have a hand cannon that I want to get, but we'll see how that goes. What do I want to do starting out? Because I'm still waiting on my friend to hop on. We do have some people on here. Chris Green, I haven't had a chance to play with him. I'm not even sure if he's in the Discord or not. Dobbs, I remember him from D1. 11 Button is someone's sibling that I used to play with. Obo Halibut, he actually used to be in my clan back in the day. King Cone, what are you doing? Oh, he's doing Vault Glass, so he's busy. So we're still seeing a decent amount of people showing up. I haven't seen Squilly in a while. Who's he playing? They got 2 people. Void RTX. They're in the shooting range. That should expire. I don't even know what clan that is. I actually thought about starting my own clan to see if people would want to join up. But I also don't want the hassle trying to manage a clan, so there's that. Let's hop into Seasonal Hub. I'm going to claim these rewards real quick. Got, ooh, take some of these. Complete orders. I don't see the exotic common payout, legendary payout, legendary. Yeah, I don't see the exotic one. So we got Nessus. What is there to do right now? I'm not soloing a dungeon. I'm not gonna do PvP. Let's go to Vanguard Ops. Actually, I should probably do Pinnacle Ops. Contest of Elders. That one has some matchmaking. Ooh, Onslaught. And we can get the Adored. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, for crowd control, I definitely feel like the Nothing Manacles loadout is going, the Nothing Manacles build is better, but, and my headset's dead. I was dumb last night and forgot to charge my headset. All right, so I won't have a headset while I'm playing right now. Go ahead and charge it up for a bit, and we'll see. We might actually have to do another stream afterwards with my headset so I can talk to people.
This is a gauge of pure combat potential. Make me proud.
Okay. ADU is assembled. We're gonna hold off on buying some stuff for like the first 10 or whatever. Okay. Interesting fashion choice. Oh, we got a hunter? Hopefully we can go ahead and get through this. Okay, we've maxed out on heavy.
regrets on that one. Well fought.
Void. Go. About to say, let's go. Okay, once objective is activated.
Best your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will.
Still everything, the same stuff. Sparkle Knights.
Triumphant tactics!
She must be some prismatic. I feel like he's definitely using prismatic.
no remorse. That's how you should be on a battlefield.
Jesus.
This is a gauge of pure combat potential. Make me proud. Everything dies, guys. But when you're around, it happens so much faster.
Okay. Now I got 10 seconds to buy upgrades. Y'all didn't go after the damn stop on me? I can't believe they didn't go after him.
Best your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will.
Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Triumphant tactics!
A little celebratory conga dance. All right, we've killed one boss so far. We're gonna save our points for the final ADU location. But the turrets are different taking the course. amazing. A little closer than I would have liked, but whatever.
This is a gauge of pure combat potential.
Let's go.
Make me proud.
But so far, I'm definitely liking. I like Nothing Manacles better. And what I might end up doing is dropping Child of the Old Gods for the Devourer.
Is blistering. It's no wonder gods fall before you.
No, it's hot. Something. Okay. So this is the final spawn point for ADU. Shacks right here. Okay. Two Shaxes, some ooh, them gut turrets can't actually damage. I didn't see the exploding shanks behind the Okay, so we killed the tormentor, so that's good. Okay, I might need to get. I might go for the melee kills. Give me super energy.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you. What they call a righteous infliction of retribution.
Okay, what wave are we on? We got 3 more waves. We already killed the first one, so.
Test your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will.
Okay, let's go, let's go. Looking forward to trying this out on my hunter. Yeah, that's it for him.
I haven't seen destruction on a scale like that since... well, the last time you won.
Okay. So yeah, I tried out the Soul Siphon build. It just isn't... it's not for me right now. We got our adored. So 3-star. So there, little egghead. I see you.
Checking now.
What is this?
Received.
Mint retrograde is 470, but it's only like a tier 2. We'll just infuse that into something. Probably infuse that into my scattered signal or wish ender.
Acknowledged.
470. Shoots at 480. Actually use Dragon's Breath a lot. Let's go ahead and see what we can do over here. It's 480, 469, get rid of that. I'm probably gonna switch to my Hunter and do some more Onslaught. That was actually pretty fun. So we're gonna try it out with the Quiver build. See how that looks. A lot of this armor is not necessarily optimized for the loadout itself. What does this even do? Actually, I should probably be using this armor set, honestly, for yeah, I should be using this. I should be farming Onslaught for that particular armor set. I just need it to be... We're just going to vault that. Did I get any other armor pieces? Okay, this would be good, but I have a helmet piece already. Yeah, so for the void builds, these are going to go for that. This one is kind of bad, though, so I'll just infuse that in something. But the rest of them, yeah, we're going to keep those. The guns probably aren't really all that. DFA. And Salvation Salvo. Just use those. Edge Transit. Ooh. I like this. We're going to keep this. Spike Nades, Repulsor Brace, and the Stabilizing Grounds. That's... I like those perks. Those are all perks that I actually like. Let's go ahead and start putting that. That's going to go in the vaults. This is going to go in the vaults. We'll infuse something into that. Scatter Signal has been all reliable. I put that in still on or something. Let's see. That.
Check.
I have a feeling that I'm going to use that armor set with Nothing Manacles. That's what my feeling is. And if I can run that with Nothing Manacles, I can basically generate Void Breaches, and I don't have to run an aspect for that.
Thank
Do
you.
that
Thank
again.
you.
We're gonna run activity again, bro. I need more of that armor. But before I do that, we're going to switch off of this particular build and go back to this one. And then we will make a couple of switches. Truth. And all right, let's get into seasonal hub. Visit Knots, Raids and Dungeons, Vanguard Ops, Pinnacle, Onslaught. Alright, we're gonna do this again. Nothing manacles.
Show me everything, Guardian. No limits here.
As long as I can get my grenades off, I should be able to clear enemies pretty quickly. See if I can see it.
Remind me to bring you along the next time I feel like brawling.
Okay. Let's see if that chest disappears or not. It probably will. Yeah. Probably should open that. Oh, hello. Is he using Hellion? I think he is.
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
Grenades.
A triumphant tactic!
Okay. Devour is not replenishing my grenade as fast as it should. I don't know. Maybe they nerfed it or something. We're just killing everything so fast. There's just no point moving on to. Occasionally you get a chance to shoot at something.
Another battle won, on to the next fight.
Skybombers. Where's it at? Over here?
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
All right. Bro, these punk-ass people want to get me. Rally? Okay. Don't get to rally, I guess. I just feel like if they want to play by themselves, just like,
Fought well. Nothing held back as it should be. Though, could always throw more grenades.
okay. Okay, we got a hothead. SMG is iron.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you.
I'm gonna switch out. Is it Dynamo? I'm switching that out for Ash's the asset.
A triumphant tactic.
Let's go. This step. Kill those guys. I should have known better than you, super there.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you. Fought well. Nothing held back as it should be. Though, could always throw
we
more
got the
grenades.
boots. Okay, I'm gonna try and get this armor set for American Cannon as well. See what the bonus objective is. Oh boy. He's already over there. I'm just gonna let him do his thing. Where's the next wave? And there's no radar. Oh, yeah, you're both dead. I feel like the biggest problem I'm having is like every time these guys like spawn, like the enemy spawning, these two are just trying to run gung ho at them instead of like just letting me do my thing. Like they're thirsting all the kills. So it's like if you can't get a like void kill, you don't trigger the you don't trigger the freaking devour part.
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles. Triumphant tactic.
All right, so we're gonna switch out Dynamo for assets and assets because we're getting a ton of grenade kills. Well, when we get kills, we can get a ton of grenade kills. Not really using my class ability. Where's Jew? All right, come on, bro. Tell us we'll play tomorrow. It's already been 2 days. It's almost like they see me doing a job and all of a sudden this is
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
Okay. I gotta hurry up because I know they're gonna just run through and freaking make it where I can't even rally. There we go.
Once more onto the breach.
Then it's the second boss for this run. Mission complete. Oh, that was the third one? Huh. Okay. But that was a little bit surprising. I figured I would have had one more round to go. I don't even think I spent any of the freaking points. These don't have high enough grenade stat for me. Let's look at gauntlets. Need to up my gauntlets. All right, let's go to the tower real quick.
Hi there.
What am I drinking? An iced macchiato.
Confirmed.
Yo, clip. Oh, it was so close. It was so close. I was hoping. Wait, what is this? There's another perk there. What is that? Chaos Reshaped. Yeah. It was almost the perfect one. If I had got the Heal Clip Incandescent roll, then I would have Stability Masterwork.
Done.
What's this? Aggressive Burst. You said Starbucks sounds good. You kind of want some now? Yeah, Starbucks is pretty good. I really could use a matcha though.
Transfer. Transfer. Transfer.
So yeah, if I could get a tier 5 Lunatal with Heal Clip and Enhanced Incandescent or whatever, this gun has 22,000 kills. Ouster Engine 470, not really sweating that. Oh, this isn't bad. That'll work.
Acknowledged.
Hung Jury. Demolitionist. And probably Precision Instrument.
Done, done, done.
Okay. Go ahead and put this away. Replace it with a different Yuri. As well, we gotta figure out how to upgrade that to tier 5.
Goodbye.
I don't have training for that.
Whole crowd was silent. They were listening.
Oh, there's something over here for Banshee. I haven't seen.
Let's
He hasn't
get
given me
started.
anything in a minute. What's this? You can design a catalyst for. Oh, okay. Guess I'll take that. Thank you.
Not bad. Take it easy.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen. It's been a minute since I've seen Banshee just have a quest for me or whatever.
It's good. Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
What else can we get? Boots of the Assembler. Rifts create beneficial seeking projectiles. There's no point in me even running this because Speaker Sight is a thing. I heard these are good. So we'll go ahead and grab those. And I'm pretty sure I have my thing. What's the point of setting my ghost to something if it's just gonna give me some random BS anyway? 480. Now my gauntlets are no longer holding me back. Okay, closing in on that 500. Now I'm trying to think, do I want to run solar for onslaught? Which I probably don't, because if I was having difficulty getting kills with Void, then I don't think I want to do that on solar. Let's see, we can probably pick up some more things over here. Seasonal archives. I got 4,000 of the chronological things. We got ornaments that we can get. Room brulee. Some of these look cool. That is not a nice shader. Cat's meow. Interesting. I'll grab the far side within. Something else. That's that Kepler shit. Yeah, no, we're not. Futuristic armor set. I think this will probably be good for the hunter. Or if I can get like, that might work for Ark. Not bad. Origami. Let's see some shaders. I usually just get all the shaders that I can, because you never know when you find an armor set where the shader's gonna look good. Lawless Frontier, I pretty much have all of these. These are free. Never got that one yet. I needed to get that. This was the one piece I didn't get.
Possibly be that simple.
Go to inventory. Let's unlock Stag. Primus Hunter. This one. I'm not gonna discard those though. Where we at? Didn't get this, so we'll grab that. I was wondering what that helmet would look like. If I wanted to make more like a Mayan Empire type helmet. Oh, what is that?
Glad someone's doing the hero thing. All
Just
the way
want
out
it
there.
all themed. Trying to solve it. Oh, what's his name? Where's Roshi at? So he's gonna be on soon.
screwed up my foot.
There he is. He never hit me up. What is this guy? All right. I'm going to take a slight break. My helmet, not my helmet, my headset should be charged then. So it's been charging for about almost 2 hours. So we'll go ahead and hit that up. Go back to orbit. Trying to figure out which dungeon I want to do.
This place looks starving.
All right. We're going to take a slight break. I will be back shortly. All right, we are back with Roshi in the Discord, hanging out. Debating if I want to try and run another activity or not. Well, if you don't have time to run a dungeon, you probably don't have time to do Onslaught either. All right, well, I guess next time you're on, you should just hit me up, because I've been on for like almost 2 hours. Do I go with an arc build and try and run that? So I think all this armor could work for that. Check the armor that I have for my warlock and see if that's going to work out. It doesn't look like I have gauntlets. Yeah, I don't have the gauntlets for... That's ridiculous. I still don't have the freaking gauntlets. Got Iron Banner stuff. Huh. Alright. Oh, wait. That might be my Discord notifications. Let me check that real quick. All right. I actually forgot to go live on TikTok today, which is interesting. I'll definitely have to do that tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, every time I try and broadcast to TikTok, my OBS doesn't like it for whatever reason. We got True, Clue, Scatter Signal. We need to sub this gun out. It's not as good. Grenadier. We got enough grenade energy. Yeah, we definitely got the grenade energy for it. You knocked it out? Oh, if you had more time, we could knock that out. All right. It is. Depends on which one you go for. All right, we got a void centric thing going with this subclass. Let's override this. So we have those perks. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this one. All right. Looks like Roshi had to leave. We should see if there's someone doing a Garden of Salvation run, because I know when I saw the Strand Siphon build or whatever, not Strand Siphon, Void Siphon build, they had an auto rifle that basically had these perks instead of an SMG, and I think that would probably work a little bit better. I don't have any anti-barrier abilities. I would need a hand cannon. I think I'd need a hand cannon for that. Could switch this out for a void hand cannon with repulsor brace and destabilizing rounds, but not as concerned about that right now. Open director. EDZ has distortions now. Okay. Is it Vanguard Ops? Yeah, it is. Vanguard Ops, and then in Vanguard Ops, you go to Pinnacle Ops. Exotic mission. Nope. I don't feel like doing the exotic missions. I wish the coil was match made right now. That would be kind of fun to do. Contest of Elders. Guess we can try this out. But this also takes a while. Arena Ops. What are we getting? Those are gloves. Oh, I do need the gloves. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna target farm for these gloves, and then we're probably gonna remake the Void Siphon build on our Warlock. then we might try that out. Two pieces. That's more so for arc. I'm not working on arc right now, so I'm just gonna infuse that into this. I'll find myself grinding for an armor set that works for arc at some point in time. I don't think I need these anymore. Because I don't think any of my builds use that. I do have one that uses Getaway Artist, but we'll get a different Getaway Artist. Yeah, 64. Get that up out of there.
Vex attempt to lock out the terminal. Destroy countermeasures to keep it operating.
That's a point.
The Vex network is revealed in layers. Will provide the passcode to gain deeper access. Manifest in spirals. Every revolution ascends into the future. Stay your course.
Mithrax has located many data caches, like fuel for your splicer pack. Splicer tech must work, because the Vex are converging to shut it down. They're trying to fix their broken code. Deal with the Vex, but keep one eye on the terminal.
Bro, let me deposit these stupid freaking notes.
Security cycles. Each circuit grows more desperate. The vortex resists manifestation. A final surge of data will force it into being.
I don't know about the Vex network, but I know an attack coming when I see one. Hold your ground. is almost open.
Come on.
The path to the Vexnet is revealed. Into the vortex.
Okay. I guess I don't need to deposit
Let's
those.
not linger here, Guardian. The interior of the Vex network can be disorienting. Stouter minds than ours have been driven to madness.
Okay, where are we going?
Crush their last defense to complete the splice. We have other networks to collapse.
You have other networks to collapse. It's crazy word.
The Guardian must make more incursions on the Vex network. I can guide, but cannot follow.
Sending others into danger from a position of safety. This is fallen leadership.
Alexni do not have lives to spare. We use wits to survive.
Okay. So we did get our gauntlets that we needed. How do I upgrade the... Let's see, is there a way to upgrade this? Tempered dynamo. Hang on to these just in case. I wish these actually came with like a melee stat. We'll probably go for a different pair.
With each ley line we restore, we get closer to our lost Techians.
And Zebu Arath's army gets closer to us.
Taken rifts are destabilizing the area. We can't allow them to disrupt the ley lines. Destroy as many Taken as you can. When one of their leaders drops Taken essence, bank it to limit their influence.
Liking this. They're too far away. still trying to figure out.
Just like streams
spit
of
in this
water,
up on
ley
this
lines
interview.
can be polluted. Zivoroth will use them to poison the blind well if she can. Stay vigilant.
We've seen both Scorn and Taken in this area. That indicates at least a non-aggression pact, if not outright cooperation.
I suspect it's a case of mutual interests. Savathun is the enemy of everyone's enemy. Getting those batteries up the hill will take teamwork. Don't be afraid to hand them off.
Is there another boss? Here? Okay.
Energy readings have stabilized. The Guardian's compass has guided us faithfully.
Oh, they got the freaking turncoat hand cannon. Okay.
We've got Scorn inbound, Guardian. Better keep your compass safe.
Spider already? What the hell is that? Okay.
Clint, if you had to describe the way the spider treated Crow in a single word, what word would that be?
Well, the spider is a valued member of the shore's, ecosystem. I wouldn't want to offend.
The spider is not here.
Well, I would say... horrible. He was horrible. He tortured Crow, demeaned him, treated him like a possession.
That's enough. I have all the confirmation I need.
Ringing nail, heel clip with no incandescence. All right, let's head to the tower and see. Well, it didn't drop us any. Ooh, melee stat. That's pretty good. Bellowing giant.
Guardian, we must splice an entrance to the Vex network. I can guide you, but I cannot follow. Machines spawn collect their forces. Gather your light and prepare for battle. A sacred splicer must feel the Vex as you feel the light. I sense a hidden doorway nearby. Enter and secure the data.
once, your fancy splicer glove is working. Keep at it. Do not let the machine spawn divert your attention. Keep it fixed on the terminal.
Okay.
The vortex gathers energy, moving from potential to material. Your splice gives completion. More exciting than I thought. It uses a delightful number of grenades. Countermeasures income. Turn them back to scrap. Complete the final unlock sequence to manifest the vortex. The VexNet is revealed into the vortex.
There we go.
This is the breakthrough Future War Court has always dreamed of. It could give us an edge in the cunning battle against the darkness.
Catching up with everyone else.
Crush their last defense to complete the splice. We have other networks to collapse. not slay the Vex. Data did not save you on Europa. Guardians do these things.
The great machine blesses all in different ways.
Heading back to orbit. We're gonna go ahead and head to the postmaster. I'm pretty sure it's full. And hopefully they gave me some. Okay, we got some arms. Not the melee stat. This has melee stat. This has grenade stat. It's an interesting bow. I know I was thinking of running Hunter for a bit too, so. Because we have like the Orpheus rig build already set up. Well, somewhat. We just need the armor set for it. I'm not gonna lie, part of me is kind of terrified to try and load up. So my Hunter Void loadout is basically dependent on getting kills. And like the last time I did a Onslaught run, the people I was playing with, they were just killing everything.
Yes. Acknowledged.
It's been a minute since I've been on my Hunter. But the stat rolls are horrible. They're absolutely dreadful. So I don't even feel like it matters what I'm running right now. I'm pretty sure it'll get Hold up. I think my girlfriend needs me for something. Give me 1 second. All right, so this probably isn't going to be the best representation of Hunter. I got like tier 2 armor on this character, so yeah, this isn't going to be great. I guess we'll try some Onslaught. Actually, Onslaught's going to take a while. Let's go Seasonal Hub. We need Vanguard Ops. Fire Team Ops Quick Play. This will get us some stuff. All right, so this armor is not really set up for any kind of activities or whatever. So I'm probably gonna die a lot. It is what it is. Go and grab our emblems or whatever. Equip my old light emblem. Did it equip? Nope. Oh god. I keep forgetting I don't have warlock food. So I don't like running this sort of build because when I need to go invisible, I kind of need to go invisible. So this might be better for like a raid where it's like a very dense area.
The Scorn never learn. They'd be well served to find their ether elsewhere.
They're driven less by hunger and more by a knife at their backs.
The Taken threaten not just territory, but the very fabric of our reality.
And they'll start with the Blind Well. We have to close down any Taken rifts.
I definitely feel like Onslaught.
Destroy as many Taken as you can. When one of their leaders drops Taken essence, bank it to limit their influence.
Yeah, go ahead and grab it. I gotta get the catalyst for Leviathan's breath to make this work. I probably should have switched out Truth. Since Truth is like the brain dead DPS of this game. I think I'm going to focus on some easy to pilot builds. Especially considering like I need to be more active in chat and talking and stuff like that. I want to be able to concentrate on chat and also being able to kind of play the game. So builds that require me to concentrate and have like a built-in like DPS model is probably not going to be great to run while I'm streaming. Now if I'm playing off stream, I might look for a more complicated route because all I have to worry about is just executing versus here it's like I have to be mindful of what I'm doing and also like reading chat and stuff like that. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna do. But I miss Night Stalker. I really do. And I'm so glad that they left it. So I think I will probably be playing a lot of Warlock. But once I get all my builds set for Warlock, I'm definitely looking forward to hopping back into this gun is just so amazing. Okay. So now this is the part where I gotta bring the batteries up. Or not.
You can carry a lot of weight, Petra. I'm impressed.
I've had no choice. For years, the Dreaming City rested on my shoulders. The Scorn have regrouped. Protect your compass and prepare for battle.
having the ability to just go like this.
The queen in me always kept to Aldrin at arm's length, even if the sister in me yearned to be closer. Seeing him replaced by that guileless fool.
If I may speak frankly, my queen, Aldrin was always a fool. He was too prideful to earn your acceptance. Instead, he tried to goad your affection through insubordination.
And now, on the other side of death, he returns as an obedient servant to another ruler. The Traveler has a sense of irony, it would seem.
Okay, let's see. Do we get armor? Of course not, because armor would make more sense. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna load up Onslaught and try that out. I definitely feel like this is not gonna be the greatest situation, but especially like compared to people who are really like gung-ho or whatever. Losses. Is it Colossus I need? Powerhouse is probably what I need. All right, we're gonna see if we can get some powerhouse style armor. Prolonged engagement. So that's also for if I was running arc. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into some onslaughts. So for those of y'all who are wondering, Onslaught has armor that does something for Void. It'll give you Void breaches a bit easier, which you can equip. It's not Echo Reprisal. I can basically get rid of this Echo of Cessation or whatever, and kind of use the armor set to trigger Echo of Starvation. So I can get rid of this and go for something else. So probably like Echo of Vigilance or something like that, where like if my shield is depleted, I get like a temporary overshield or something like that. Bro, are you kidding me? I waited for that long just to go into a onslaught that's done. So this hunter build kind of has the benefits of my Falcons build, where it was mainly like survivability. I can constantly trigger invis and generate an overshield with repulsor brace, but I also can deal out damage with my super if I get the armor set that I'm looking for.
Show me everything, Guardian. No limits here.
And that's just a real question. If I can get the armor set I want, then this is going to be a very easy time. If I can't get the armor set I want, then this is going to be a bit trickier of a build to make. I guess I could look for Root of Nightmares and go for that armor set as well. So I think Root of Nightmares triggers Devour by default. For getting wood kills. Remember, I only have one jump.
You've got some fight in you. Good. So I'm running into what I was most concerned about with this build, and that was that I'm not going to be able to chain kills because the other people are going to be killing everything before I can even get a good shot at it. Which is really frustrating. Because like the enemies don't have a ton of health. So getting the kills with them would be pretty easy in my opinion, and I could also look for a different artifact too. Because I didn't set the artifact for this.
on the prowl works out pretty well too. I thought I was far enough away from it. I should have been far enough away from that.
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
What I might have switched this one.
Total rout.
It's definitely making it less fun. Some of these arc builds are just way better.
Impressive, Guardian. You have an instinct for battle. This is a gauge of pure combat potential. Make me proud. If you lose here, I'll tell you what you did wrong. You didn't throw enough grenades. You should be throwing grenades as I say this. Everything dies, Garden.
Okay, that was
But when
insane.
you're around, it happens so much faster.
Oh, boy. I legit had no clue that freaking tormentors on wave 1. What the hell? definitely should have stayed on Warlock. Is it the second set with the 20 characters? I think it's the second set.
Best your opponents and survive.
All right.
Victory is a matter of will.
Wrap this up, and then I gotta run my. Some to this party real quick.
A triumphant.
Yo, can you hear me? Yo, Slim. Yeah, I hear you now. Let me go ahead and wrap this up, and then because I'm streaming Destiny right now. We go ahead and end this, and then like, how much longer are you gonna be on? Well, I just gotta finish this activity, and then I'll be good. Like, is it gonna spawn me back? Okay, there we go. Let's bring me back. So I'm like wave 17. There's like 30 waves to this activity. So I'm gonna try and get through this as quick as I can, and then we can go ahead and run it. So far, like the not gonna lie, the offense ain't looking as dominant on their first game. But usually the first game I'm kind of rusty, getting the feel for certain things. Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of difficult. Shit, I didn't get away with shit against the computer in my game. That's why I'm kind of like, yeah, it's gonna be rough. I pulled away towards the end because the computer started putting hits, but it was close going all the way into the fourth quarter. I mean, it's Florida. They were like ranked 11 or whatever, but
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles. I thought to myself, is that a miniature sun? But no, it was you, raining light on your opponents. I love it.
Got a little cloak. Ooh, repulsor brace stabilizing rounds. Hunter is moving on up a little bit, but yeah, I'll find out some more. Juice saw the tight end that I got in the transfer portal. Nah, his top 2 running backs hit the draft. I mean, I still pretty much have them on offense from last year. Basically. My quarterback stayed. I mean, they were like redshirt freshmen though, so I might have them for this year, and they might go, but we'll see. Nah, because I thought I was gonna have Mbakwe for another year, and that ain't how that. I think so. Nah, he had 2,000 yards receiving, and he had a national championship, a Heisman. He got a bunch of awards. He got him out of there. They wouldn't even let me. It was like he was so determined to hit the draft to where it didn't matter what I said, he wasn't stepping. if they're trying to hit the draft, then there's times where they'll say like there's no option to persuade. And that was a part that kind of sucked for me because I was just like, I should have him for one more year, and then he'll leave as a junior or whatever. And then I lost him and Moore. Decorian Moore left and Mbakwe left. So I pretty much expect the quarterback to leave this year too. But I got another one. I got to persuade him to stay. Nah, not last year. I'm talking about like when I had that season with the other receiver. That was lightning out. Yeah. I had Moore and that guy. Because the plan was Corey Moore was supposed to leave, Mbakwe was supposed to stay, and then I would have had to find one receiver to like complement. They both ended up leaving.
This is a gauge
So
of pure
close to having
combat
a stupid,
potential.
ADU get
Make me
destroyed
proud.
and then the game ends. Oh yeah, it's over too. The NBA series is done. Let's put them boys away. That's coaching, though. I'm looking at the coach on
You
that.
obliterated them.
Like,
Love it.
like Fox, he getting sent. He getting sent somewhere. I don't quite know where, but he getting sent somewhere. He can ball, but he be making these boneheaded decisions. Like, all he had to do was dribble the ball out. I don't think he's on that roster, if I'm being honest. I think they gonna get his ass out of there. But he was doing similar shit with the Kings. Yeah. I just remember, like, they showed a clip of Coach Brown. He was sitting there saying, he was telling them like, yo, you gotta stop making these boneheaded plays, because he instead of guarding his man, he went into paint and they had to prevent the three, and he rushed out and fouled the guy shooting a three because he decided to close out, because he decided not to get in the position he needed to be in. And when they asked like why didn't he just play his assignment how he should have, he was just like he thought he could close out. So it's like, and I think they fired Coach Brown. Yeah. I'm talking about the Knicks coach. The Knicks coach coached box on another team, and he was doing the same silly, and he was doing that same BS that was costing them games. Yep.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you.
Then all of a sudden, they have, like, because they're used to playing all those minutes, when they actually have rest, it's a whole nother ball game. Who? I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. I mean, they came close. They came close. But they did. And they lost on Game 7.
I have prevented extinction-level events that were gentler than you. Fantastic work.
Yeah, the Spurs choked it away. I watched, I think it was it Game 2 I ended up watching? All right, I'm going to go ahead and end my stream right here. I will catch y'all tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I got to remember to go live on TikTok as well. So that's going to be it for me. I got to run some college football with my boy Slim here. So I will see y'all next time.